everyone, it's Kelly, and I'm so stoked to create a How to Manifest Journal workshop for you. I've been in the midst of creating my new website for a while now. I promise it's happening. And I was going to wait to share a How to Create a Manifest Journal workshop there, but I thought, no, hey, have people start manifest journaling now. So that's why I am creating this workshop for you and sharing it here for free in the Creative Collab. So what you need for this workshop is a journal that you dig, that's new with fresh, good vibes, and a pen. That's it. That is it. So journal, pen, you're in business. So I'm going to give you a little backstory about manifest journaling. Then I'm going to show you how to do it. And then I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to get all witchy and groovy and create those damn good ideas. So what the hell is a manifest journal? Great question. So manifest journaling is a daily ritual to create your damn good ideas. So basically, we're going to organize your big, wild, amazing, crazy, awesome dreams and ideas into your day-to-day life. So taking the big magical things and organizing it to your day-to-day life so it's actionable steps that you could take. And then getting really groovy of tuning into the universe, having gratitude, celebrating wins for the week, breaking down your intentions for the month, setting your intentions for new moons and reflecting on full moons, and just being really in the mix of that space between where you are now and where you want to be, and acting as if it already happened and start vibing as if it did happen because it already is you. So you're now just on the journey of allowing it all to happen. How does that sound? Yeah? So I created this practice in around 2012. I was on this epic journey around the world, struggle of knowing what my purpose was. I knew I was meant to do good in the world. I knew I was meant to help people create their dreams, to create businesses, to create socially conscious brands, use marketing and social media for social good. I knew that, and I had the knowledge, right? I graduated from university with marketing, international business, psychology. I lived abroad. I've done all this cool shit. Yet, I couldn't move forward. I was living in New York City at the time, hitting I was banging my head against brick walls. Nothing was really coming about. And I just surrendered. I put my hands up. I was like, there needs to be a better way. This can't be it. Why is this such a struggle? If this is my passion, my journey, I know I'm meant to do it. I know I'm smart. I know I'm good at my craft. But why isn't this not coming together? So once I let go of that negativity and just became really open to a new way, the idea of manifest journaling came to me. So it kind of started with me writing notes and ideas down. And then I was learning about organizing ideas and how to create things, manifest, really the idea of manifesting, the law of attraction, all of that stuff. And then I wanted it to feel really grounded and practical because I think that stuff's really cool, but I like really tangible, down-to-earth, grounded, let's get shit done type of vibe. So I started playing with that. So my big journal of dreams started becoming my to-do list, and mixing it with gratitude and wins and just putting all the things that I found really helpful of making things happen and making myself feel better as I created these things, because it's so cool to create a new brand, a business, a blog, workshops, online courses, ebooks, all that cool stuff is awesome to do, but if you feel like shit when you do it, it just isn't that fun, to be honest with you. So in the manifest journal, started writing down what am I grateful for? What are my wins? So I'm feeling good as I create. And I've led sold out workshops live doing this. I even did one on the Las Vegas Strip that was really fun and sold out. I've done online courses, which had then led to one-on-one creative coaching, that I still do now. It started from my Manifest journaling courses. So this was my first real idea that I put out there in the world, and it's been so cool, the response. And people from all around the world, I've Skyped with people in Spain, London, Thailand, California, like from LA to San Francisco, New York City, Austin, Texas, Chicago, Vegas. Like, people will get on Skype with me and be like, hey, here's my Manifest journal. This is what I'm creating. And I'm like, oh my God, you have a Manifest journal. Like, that is so cool to me. So now it's your turn. If you don't already have a Manifest journal, this workshop will teach you how to do it. And if you have a Manifest journal and you're Manifest journaling, this is an awesome refresher, because we could start practices, we could do practices, but it's really nice to get that refresher, that inspiration, good energy to get it going again. And if you feel like you are creating, but you're hitting some blocks, or you want to feel better as you create, or have your manifestations happen a little bit quicker and feel more in the groove, like, this is a game-changing practice. And I'm really, really happy to share it with you. Yeah. So that's Manifest journaling for you in a nutshell. So let's get to it, right? So grab your pen and your journal, and I want you to turn to the front of your journal. Okay, get all ready for you. So in the front of your journal, I like to write a message to myself. And so this is a new journal too that I just started. This came to me and said, you are loved. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. Thanks, universe. So I wrote it down, and then I wrote down #ManifestJournal. And for you, when you write in your journal or you create things using your Manifest journal, be sure to take a pic and share #ManifestJournal, because I would love to cheer you on and see your pictures. It makes me so happy. So do that. All right. So on your first page, this is your daily breakdown. So basically on the top, you're going to write daily creative, and then you're going to put the date, and then you're going to break the page up into 3. So on one side it says me, and on the other side it says the universe, and on the bottom it says today I'm thankful for. So basically it's your to-do list. It's what you have to do on your side of the street, what you have to actually do. So for example, I have my daily ritual, I have create my worksheets, my one-on-one check-ins, do the schedule, have a meeting, pay my taxes, cook dinner, buy fresh flowers, and get to yoga. That's what I had to do on Monday, June 6th. Pretty good day. And then on the other side of the universe, I like to always call in, like, using the universe as my collaborator, if you will. What would I love to feel from my collaboration? And today I wrote breathe, take good care of myself and my work. So just always take a moment after you write your to-do list, because we tend to write our to-dos and our shoulders get like this, and we're like, oh my God, I have to do this, this, and this. Even if we love doing it, it's like, oh, we have to do all this stuff. But on the other side, when you talk to the universe, you're like, okay, breathe, feel really good, positive energy. If you know you have to make a big phone call, if you get nervous, like maybe like calming energy, knowing that everything's going to be awesome. Really depending on what you have to do that day, you just talk to the universe. It's that simple. So whatever you call it, universe, God, the divine, your inner self, whatevs, write it down. And then you write what you're grateful for, right? Because gratitude attracts more of what you're grateful for. Really cool. So I write, today I'm thankful for. You could do this in the morning or at night or throughout the day, whatever. And I wrote, freedom to live my life and create the work that I love, and new beginnings and more confidence. Yes. So that's what I wrote. And that's honestly the simple outline that I do every single day. So before I jump on social media, most days, when I'm drinking my morning smoothie, when I'm drinking my morning coffee, when I'm like tuning into Kelly time, I'm writing in my manifest journal and I'm getting my shit organized, because it helps you be a intentional creator of your day instead of just like waking up, jumping online, jumping into the world. You just become reactionary. You're just reacting to shit being thrown at you. Like you're opening up your email and you're like, oh shit, like writing back and doing this. You're just in this reactionary mode. But manifest journaling in the morning before you log on to everything helps you be an intentional creator. So you're like tuned in. You're like, okay, this is what I want to create today. Give yourself some space and some breath, but you know what you want to create, so that other shit doesn't distract you as much, because it gets really loud, especially if you do anything with social media. It's like get really, really noisy. So this is very important to tune into before you log on. Log on to yourself before you log online. Boom. There you go. So that's basically the gist of it, okay? So you do that every morning, okay? I like to do it, organize my to-do list side the night before, and then when I wake up, I look at it, and then I do more of like the energy stuff. But whatever's easier for you, do it. It takes about 5 minutes. Will change your life. 5 minutes. You could do it. Okay, another thing that you do in the front of your journal is write your intentions for the month. So, big things I want to create in June. Wrote that down. Boom, right here. No, right here. Write that down. Then you want to write your wins for the week. Your wins for the week, people. It's really, really important, especially for creatives, especially for entrepreneurs, especially for artists. We could get really caught up in creating, and then we create, and then we're like, on to the next one, on to the next one, like the Jay-Z song. On to the next one, on to the next one, which is really cool, but you need to like slow down, take a breath. I like to do this on Sundays and write down your wins for the week. Big or small, again, it's that gratitude practice of, oh man, what did I write? I wrote a boost of confidence in who I am and what I do. Feeling more organized and more in my creative groove. Creating new night rituals. I'm starting this new skincare regimen, which I'll share about soon. That was a win. Reconnecting with Vegas Roots Community Garden, giving back. Allowing myself to find my way. I don't even remember writing that, but that's a really, I like that. Good one, Kelly. That was a win for the week, because I used to be really, really hard on myself. If I didn't have an answer, if I didn't know how to figure out, be like, ugh, type of energy. But now I'm like, okay, it will happen. It's groovy, like I'm in it, and that is a win for me to be able to like let go. Oh, that feels really good just sharing that with you. Thank you. And then also too, new moon intentions, write that down. I love to do that every new moon with the new energy and new beginnings, and like I love a new beginning and a new moon, like yeah, my favorite. So my new moon intention is really simple this month. It's create fully and live it fully. So every day, how can I create fully? So my day-to-day work, it has me working with my creative director work, my creative coaching work, my community creating work that I'm doing here in the Creative Collab, sharing it online, creating videos, sharing, and living it and being it. It feels really good, and that fuels me. That keeps me grounded, actually. When I'm fully creating and fully living it, like that's how I stay sane. So for me, just staying in that groove. And then anything that comes up for you this month. So I like the front of your journal to be like this month. Every once in a while, I'll rewrite like what I do and why I do it. If I need a little boost or if I need clarity. So I wrote, I am a creative director, and writing down what does that look like, and creating my own definition or variation of what a creative director is. And getting that regrounding in who I am and what I'm doing really helps. So I like to do that in the front of my journal every now and again. And that's it. It's that simple. For real, that simple. So you could do this 5 minutes, change your life, no big deal. Okay, now I want you to turn to the back of your journal. Woo. So back of your journal. And in the back of your journal, this is where you're going to write the big vision, the big wild dreams that kind of like make you nervous and you kind of want to throw up because you're like, oh my God, this is so big. Why am I even dreaming so big? But like you're so excited that like you are obsessed and you can't think about anything else, and like you know that this is what you have to do, and you're like, I will figure it out. It has to happen. This is what I'm meant to do. And like, but you're still also open to like a different variation of it. That's really important. That type of energy is what you're going to put in the back of your manifest journal. So again, your day-to-day, making shit happen, and then the big dreams, and it meets in the middle in a really cool way. So in the back of your journal, you're going to write the vision. And then you're going to write the mission. And what I mean by that is the vision is what you want to do. So what is it that you want to do? What do you want to do? That's your vision. And the mission is how you do it. Okay? So the vision is what you want to do. And the mission is how you do it. So for me, my vision is creating this conscious economy. This conscious economy of conscious consumer brands and businesses and communities who want to buy from them and live more consciously and create this really cool economy. And it's happening. And my vision is to help create that to like the next level, right? And how I do it, my mission is being a creative director, doing creative coaching, having free workshops in the Creative Collab, living a conscious lifestyle and sharing about it, and just being a good person. That's really important. You have to just be a good person. And that is how I live my vision. So you write that down. Also, why this is really important is because, you know what? In the day-to-day stuff, sometimes you have to do things that aren't fun. Like pay your taxes, or create your schedule, or do your bookkeeping, or like the stuff that creatives we tend not to find as fun or creative. Go into the back of your journal and read what your vision is and what your mission is, because it will really inspire you why the hell you're doing all this, okay? So put that down. Then I want you to also write down your daily creative rituals. So what do you do on a daily basis that helps you live your best creative groove? So for me, it's waking up by like 7:30. For me, I have to wake up by that time because if I sleep any later, it kind of throws me off. So waking up around 7:30, drinking a smoothie, drinking water, manifest journaling, maybe doing a little stretchy, taking a shower, getting dressed, showing up to work. All of that helps me do my creative best. Write that down. So for whatever it is for you, write it down, because again, the more mindful of the little things that help you create the big picture, the more ease, the more groove, and the more you're going to enjoy it. So be mindful of it and write it down. It doesn't have to feel like rigid, like it has to be this way every single day. It's more about what are the main things that help you create, and writing them down and being mindful of it and doing them every day, or a version of them every day. Okay, keeping it moving, keeping it grooving. Now you're going to write, what does your vision look like? So when you think about your vision, that big thing, what you want to do, what does it look like? Write some descriptions. For me, it looks really powerful and progressive and revolutionary, but also very simple and radical. And it looks very community-based. And it looks really cool too, because it's like, yeah, that's how the world is working now. It looks like a thriving business model, and it also looks like a thriving way to live, which is my favorite combo. So that's what my vision looks like. So take a moment, think about it. What does your vision look like? Write it down. Okay. For all of you who do desire mapping, this is going to be one of your favorites. And it was really cool when I read the desire map. I was like, shit, this is so good for manifest journaling, because this was in the manifest journal. What does your vision feel like? Yes, get into the feelings, all the feels. What does your vision feel like? Right in the front. So for me, my vision feels like breath, like that's what my vision feels like. So write down what your vision feels like. Okay. When you're living your vision, excuse me, I'm so excited about living visions. Choking. Okay. Got it. When you're living your vision, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, again, teary-eyed just thinking about living our dreams. When you're living your vision, what are you actually doing? This is really important because, again, I get a lot of people contact me with their ideas, and they're like, I have a vision to be this motivational speaker, or I have a vision to be an inspiration to others, and I have a vision to make people healthy, and I have a vision to change the world. And I'm like, that is awesome. What are you doing to make that happen? And they kind of think, and they're like, I am an inspiration. I am a motivational speaker, which is cool, but what do you actually do? What is the thing that you do? What is your craft? So get into it, guys. Get clear. What are you actually doing? Because it's awesome to have that big dreams and visions, and yes, just you being a human and being yourself in day-to-day life, you are helping live that, but also too, what is the work that you're doing, right? What do you do? What is your craft? So for me, it's my work. What am I doing? I'm a creative director. I'm a creative coach. I'm a boss. I am a blogger. Those are the things that I do on a day-to-day basis. They're very grounded and very practical, and that helps me, like the day-to-day stuff, keeping my feet on the ground, doing the work to allow that big vision to happen. So sit with it for a moment and write down, when you're living your vision, what are you doing? Write that down. Okay. Now, on the next piece of paper, give yourself some space. I want you to write down all your big, wild dreams. So, like, all the big shit that seems, like, really, really wild. You're like, I don't even know where this came from. It's so crazy and big. But this is part of my vision and my dreams and my ideas. Write that down. Write it down. Take a moment. Start writing. For me, I want to do this like whole conscious economy, creating the brands and businesses in this economy and helping create the conscious consumers to support the economy and like living in this really cool community. I want to do that in China because I studied Chinese and I lived in China, and I want to do that in China and in Asia as well. Crazy. I don't even know how I came up with this, but that is like my big, big, big wild dream. And also having an actual location, like a for the creative collab that's like retail, but also co-working, cafe, something like that, like offline, that I like live above it or something, and it's like in a cool city. Wild. But those are my big dreams and my wild ideas. So they're in the back of my journal. Actually, this is a fresh journal, so I'll be rewriting them, but that has been with me for a long time. And so for me, having that as one of my big wild dreams, that's why I created the Creative Collab as a Facebook group and have it grow over time. So it's not like I'm holding on to this big wild dream that I feel like is really far away. I'm starting to create it now. And you'll see on my website will be another variation of it, and then eventually it will be an offline space too. You see what I'm saying? Little bit makes everything flow and groove, and it's really cool. Okay, so you could get back to that later. I have just a little bit more to share, and then I want you off and manifest journaling. Okay, so write down big things for 2016. What are your big things for 2016? And then break it down per season. I like to break things down by season. So what are big things this summer, fall, and winter? Okay. And then I like to write notes along the way. I always write breathe. It's already yours, because I don't know about you, but I tend to hold my breath when things are creating or manifesting, or if I have a big thing I really want to happen, I tend to go until it happens, and then I breathe. But breathe along the way, because it's already yours and you're just helping it come to life. It's true. It sounds maybe a little corny, but it's true. And then you write a love note to yourself on the journey of creating your damn good ideas in your manifest journal. So write that down. And then throughout your journal on the pages, you could write little messages to yourself like keep going, girl, or you got this, or any positive affirmations that you really love. Fill that in your journal and just have it as your guide and keep it with you. I keep it with me at my desk. If I travel, I bring it with me. If I go to a coffee shop or I just need to reconnect with myself, I'll bring my manifest journal. I've carried this baby all over, and it really is magical, and I'm so excited for you to use it. So again, I hope that this was really helpful. I hope that you feel excited about manifest journaling. I will give you more tips and tricks as we go along, so you have everything you need to manifest journal. And remember to use hashtag manifest journal for all your posts. Post a picture that you created a manifest journal and that you're stoked to start, and I would love to cheer you on. Before you go, also too, I want to remind you that with your manifest journal, you could use little tips and tricks to make it more magical. So as I was talking about this, and when I manifest journal, I like to light a candle. I wear Manifestation Nation, which is an essential oil blend from May the Quartz Be With You by Brooke Rosenblum, who was the first girl who asked me for a manifest journal and basically inspired all of this. No big deal, but it's true. I love her. Manifestation Nation, this is a custom oil blend that she made for me and my tribe. So contact her, May the Quartz Be With You. I'll put a link to her stuff. And it has crystals and herbs to help you manifest your dreams. So it's an awesome thing to go along with your manifest journal. Also, too, this is passion oil from doTERRA. I got this from Jen Simons, another one of my soul sisters. I put this in my water because it's called Inspiring Blend, and I drink it, and I feel inspired when I do it. Also, too, sage. Use Palo Santo. Clear your space, clear your journal. And I also like to keep crystals with me. So clear quartz, amethyst, I have citrine. I got a really cool piece of amethyst in my Goddess Provisions box, which is awesome to, again, go along with this whole creative manifest journaling lifestyle. Awesome stuff to, again, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. So anything that you could do that makes you feel magical and makes you feel really good as you create, put it on, drink it, wear it, whatever it is, and get out your manifest journal and start creating your damn good ideas. Thank you so much for creating with me, creating in the Creative Collab. So much creating going on. And be sure to post a picture so I can see it and cheer you on. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon. I'll be posting more things for manifest journaling in the days ahead. Bye! See you later!